Hey everyone, this is Keith from Gaming Trend, and I'm here at Origins Game Fair, and I'm here with Nick Bentley from North Star Games, and we are here to talk a little bit about Evolution. You may have heard of Evolution already. It had one very successful Kickstarter, and then they decided to do a second edition, and Nick's going to tell us a little bit about the differences between the two and what they have in store for the product in the future.
Yes, I am. So we just finished doing a Kickstarter campaign both for the second edition and for the first expansion called Flight, which gives you avian critters and traits. But first let's talk about the differences between the two editions. So what you're looking at here is the first edition. Second edition isn't out yet. So the second edition has a number of improvements. So first, componentry-wise, there's some better stuff. So for example, the food bags used to be made of coarse, like potato sack, and now it's made of a much finer material, so they feel a lot better, and the images don't bleed as much. Not all the cards had backgrounds in the original game, now they do. The watering hole is a little bit different, which makes it a little bit easier to see food on the watering hole. And also, some of the cards in the game are different. We made changes both to give added polish. I mean, it was already a super polished game, but now it's even more polished because we're kind of obsessive. And also to make it more thematic. So, for example, there's a card called Pack Hunting, which makes your carnivore effectively larger and more able to attack more stuff. The way that it did that in the first edition was it just gave you +3 body size. Body size is the dimension that determines whether or not you're capable of attacking something. So we changed that, so now Pack Hunting is equal to your body size plus your population. That's what you get for your effective body size when you're attacking. So now the power of pack hunting scales proportionately with your population, just as you would expect in real life. A tiny pack can't hunt as effectively as a giant, horrendous pack. So, and there's a number of changes like that.
That's cool. So, what's coming out in the first expansion?
So the first expansion is called Flight. It gives you the ability to create avian species and to endow them with avian traits, like nesting, for example. And so we just finished the Kickstarter. We raised $280,000. We unlocked all the stretch goals, so it's doing really well. And it's encouraging us to keep going with this game.
Yeah, you in fact have another expansion in the works.
Yes, yeah. So hopefully we'll be able to kickstart the next expansion in January of next year. And that expansion is going to be climate effects. So right now, evolution could really be called co-evolution because most of the things that you evolve in response to in the game are other species. But in real life, you're of course evolving both in response to other species, but also to changes in the natural environment. So we wanted to include those effects to make it more realistic and also more strategic and fun.
Do you have a date yet for when the Kickstarter for that might be going up?
Yeah, that'll be, I think, if everything goes according to plan, January of 2016.
So something for fans of the game to look forward to.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you've heard of North Star Games before, you probably don't know them for Evolution. Evolution is actually quite a bit of a departure from their normal set of games. In fact, they're probably most known for Wits and Wagers, and they have another version of Wits and Wagers that's coming up soon. Do you want to tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so for those who don't know, Wits and Wagers is a trivia game for people who don't like trivia. And the way that you play is you make guesses about trivia questions with numerical answers. And then everybody places bets on other people's guesses so that you can win by figuring out who knows the answer or who is closest. So that's our best-selling game. Just this past year we sold our 1 millionth copy. So it is by far the thing that keeps our company afloat right now.
And you can actually find it in most big box retail.
Yeah, you can find it in Target, for example. However, we are now going to replace the standard edition with something called the deluxe edition. It will be the exact same price, but it will have better components. So it will have, for player markers, nice heavy clay poker-style chips rather than cardboard chips.
Oh, nice.
And for the currency, which were very sort of thin plastic chips, those are going to be replaced with thick cardboard chips with nice graphics on them. In addition to that, the white, you need dry erase markers. We have better ones. The old ones just dry out too easily, so we fixed that. There you go.
Cool. And it's not going to be too soon before that comes out, right?
Actually, that's coming out this month.
Oh, wow.
It's coming out very soon, yes.
Soon. So if you don't have Wits and Wagers, you might want to take a look at it and grab it when the new deluxe version is out. Thank you very much, Nick. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us?
I love this industry. It's the greatest in the whole wide world. It is so fun to hang out, talking with you guys, everything like that.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.